we had this idea of a bit of spontaneous banter, but it's not meant to be funny, all right? So I thought,
Why'd you pick me?
yeah, exactly. That's why I picked you. Do you ever just get sick of funny people? You know, like, do you find funny people draining your soul? Do you want to go into come into oncoming traffic? How do you feel about funny people?
Well, funny people, when they hear you're a comedian, some people think that they have to be funny
To try and up your...
and they think that that's what's like.
That's what you're looking for.
And then they make me laugh because I'm awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
They've said something really fucking racist, and I go, oh man. And they go, oh, but a comedian laugh. I'll be up there next.
Yeah, oh God, I know.
Will you?
Yeah.
When people also think that this is their audition,
Yeah.
is the opportunity to talk to me
Yeah.
and make me laugh or be funny, and I'm like, you know what? I think you got what it takes. You do 5 minutes in my set.
Yeah.
You do the first 5. You know what? You close.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
I think you'll find with comedians that they are usually the second or third funniest in their group of friends.
Yeah.
And so jealous of those other 2 or 3 are fucking funny to them. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my entire life and career and dedicate myself to proving these kids wrong.
That's right.
I'm a big comedian. I'm going to be 3 tax brackets below these.
Yeah, so they're all earning big money. So I know it's. Do you think I suspect that most comedians, and I'm talking about most genuine comedians, because obviously there's a lot of comedians that are just in love with the concept of being a comedian, but they don't do anything about being a comedian, as in they don't write jokes, they don't put any effort into their trade and their skills, but they just hang around in the green room and backstab and do the usual fun things, bitching about everyone else.
They join in,
Yeah.
they have all the perks.
But none of the work.
But none of the, there's long...
And none of the laughs.
Yeah. And so, if they want to be part of the catering, let you.
Yeah,
You can drive me to the gig.
that's right. That's a big culture in the UK, isn't it? Of people that they've got a car. If you've got a reliable car, they get quite a lot of gigs.
Yeah. That's so funny.
So sad.
It's so funny. In the UK, it's polite, it's manners, but it's cloaking each current of bitchiness that you can't do publicly. And then, in the UK, you'll ask someone, like, is this comedy funny? And someone will go, they're lovely. They're lovely. And then, but they're a nice person. They've got a car.
Yeah.
And they drive to gigs.
Book 'em.
Yeah. And they don't ask for, they've got a good 4 minutes.
Yeah. They never invoice me.
Yeah.
That's it. They always get you.
And they don't ask for petrol money. Yeah, they're in.
The sort of behind the scenes of the comedy, the reality of comedians and their personalities and the whole thing and the sort of trying to climb to the top and over the top of others. It's a horrible business a lot of the time. It's not like people think, oh, you must have such a laugh running a comedy club. I had so much more fun when I was plastering. I love this business, but I know.
That'd be the first thing if you got back in a plaster. You'd be on the side. You're like, God, it's good to laugh again.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I'm so happy.
I mean, in Australia, the comedy scene is a little bit.
Yeah.
So that you can't get away with being a real piece of shit before everyone sort of knows and says the Bush telegraphs. In America, you could be an absolute nightmare.
And it's such a big scene that you can wander. Exactly. You mean, this is the beauty of stand-up comedy. I kind of think of the way the culture of stand-up comedy, why it works so well in the States and it works so well in the UK is someone like yourself that's got a very, very good act. You don't have to ever change your act in the scene that's so huge. You couldn't even tour around half of America, could you? You just couldn't get
Just
it.
do the same set, and then if I wanted it, then 3 years later, I'd be all the way through America.
Yeah.
Like, start again. And,
They wouldn't remember it.
No, they won't. Here it's different. They're comedy fans.
Yeah.
And they're repeat audience. They come back, so you're going to keep it sharp.
And they want to see what else you've got. You're a 20-year veteran, and I've always thought, and I do believe that, all in all, if you agree or not, you'll obviously tell me. I think it's a 10-year apprenticeship to be an okay to good act. It's a 10-year apprenticeship. To get to being a level that you're at, it's 20-year apprenticeship, and then to get to someone like, say, Tom Gleeson, which you're close to the level in my opinion, but to get to that level of Tom Gleeson, it's kind of, I think Tom's probably been doing comedy for 30 years.
It's 30 years.
Right, and who else would do something for that? Mind you, he's had a lot of success in the last few years, but it's
and he's done a lot of hour-long solo shows and festivals. He's got so much fucking stage.
Yeah, that's right.
That's kind words. Thank you, Jai. I appreciate you saying that.
Nah, good. And you've got some solid material. Yeah, but I mean, as I say, with people that are your quality and your caliber, just keep doing it, because there's no. They all be saying, Jocks, what? He's made it. He's overnight success. Yeah, he's an overnight success for 25 years of grueling hard work.
Never heard me.
Such an amazing business.
I still got to do that overnight success thing.
Yeah, that's right.